Welcome dear students in the course of Computing Application and Web 2. Dear students, we are going to learn about HTML. HTML is a markup language that is used to create web pages. What is a web page? Whenever you request in a browser to any server or any website like google.com and you receive a page, it's a web page. These web pages are made in HTML markup language. Now let's start some basics of HTML. HTML is a markup language that follows the hierarchy that is related to organizational hierarchy. Like the HTML, this one is known as the root element. HTML is a root element. It contain a head element, and head further contain title element. Head also contain many things, but we are not caring about or talking about these things because right now these are out of scope. Title contain actual the text that will be represented on your title side when you browse any web page, and in tab you see something that is related to title. Okay, HTML also contain a very important tag, a very important element. Tag can be renamed, you can say tag can be replaced element in HTML language. HTML and tags are synonyms. So body element, it contain actual content of your web page. It may contain multiple headers, image tags, paragraph tags, form tags, input type text, input type button, input type checkbox, radio button, all the elements, all the controls that are used in graphical user interface. If you see a button, basically it is a small element that helps to create user interfaces. If you see text boxes where you write your name, your email, your gender, then this is also input elements of type text, button, checkboxes, and different. These are called the controls, and controls are the components that are used in graphical user interfaces. So we build graphical user interfaces are the structure of page with the help of HTML. Right now we are having HTML as a root element, and in that we are having a head element. Head contain title element, and title is my first web page. Now the objective of title has been finished now, so we are delimiting our ending title tag. To delimit or to end a particular element or tag, we need to place a forward slash and the name of the title enclosed by angle brackets. Angle brackets tell the processor that these are special type, which is an element or HTML type. If you don't place a tag angle brackets in any text, then it will be considered as a normal tag. Suppose if I want to write title as a part of my text, that my title is my web page, then this title is different from this title. What that thing which is differentiating that this is different thing and this is different thing, these are angle brackets. Angle brackets are emphasizing or telling to the text or the processor or the browser that these are some special things, treat them as well. So we gave the title of the page, and again over here we are also ending the head tag or the head section. So our head has been ended now. We are starting the body tag or body element. In the body element, the actual content of our web page goes. Over here we are having a header 1 tag. It is also known as header 1 element. Header 1 contains your name, whatsoever you wrote your name. Like if I wrote my name Shafiq, then it will be displayed on web page as a you can say it will be a heading One, it have a particular size of font, a very big font, and you will see very big font size name whatsoever you will write over here. So this tag h1, here it is starting and here it is ending, and in between these tag there is a content, or there is a actual content or text that is going to be displayed on our web page. Now the next, I am starting a new tag or new element, which is img, image. Img, it has an attribute or property that refers to actual source, actual file or picture file. Img tag handles images. Basically it is an image tag. The source property tells where the actual the picture file is located. It can be in your local drive like C:, documents and so on and so forth, abc dot, png, jpeg or gif. These are the extension of images files. Or it may be located online on any website, any URL. Any file, regardless it is a text file, document file, PDF file or image file, is located on net, and that is known as URL. There is a specific URL that represent any file. So I have given a URL where the picture of this person is placed. Now I am ending this tag. Remember one thing, I can end as image tag, starting tag and ending tag. If there is nothing in between two, as you know that header h1, this actual content or text, but there is no actual content or text between these two tags. So then in that case we can simply end this particular type of text with / and closing the angle bracket. We don't need to put closing tags like this one. Here I am ending the body tag. Body is being ending, body element, and here we are ending the HTML. In body element or body tag, actual content of our HTML page resides. It may contain 100 lines of different elements, or 200 or 500 or 1000 or 2000. Actually this is the actual content that represents HTML data. One more important thing that you know, the HTML is a case insensitive. Is a markup language, but it is a case insensitive. What does it mean of case insensitive? It means that it don't care about cases. Cases mean small caps, caps lock or normal. If you write body like this way or you like body this way, it is both are acceptable, because it don't care about the cases. These are the uppercase, this is the lowercase. So it is case insensitive. You can write like I have written img and a small letters. You can also write img in caps letter. These are two same things. Same applies with all the elements, all the tags. All the tags or elements can be written in upper cases or it can be written in lower cases. It doesn't matter. Okay, dear students, take care. If you have any question, you can put me. I also have provided the PDF file of this lecture and also given an HTML file so that you can do practice. I have added more HTML controls, user interface controls in that file. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.